What's going on, everybody on YouTube? How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are all doing well out there. I do want to knock this video out, and pretty much the whole point and the topic of this video is essentially what you can do to improve as a DOA player. Now, I know that I've kind of made videos like this in the past, but I feel like it's a topic that I feel like I should go over again for the people that may be new to the YouTube channel that haven't seen that video. So, you know, first and foremost, you know, I get a lot of people that ask me how they can improve as a DOA player. And, you know, the same rules apply to becoming a better DOA player, you know, than it would be for you to become a better fighting game player in general or anything in life. This is not just about becoming a better fighting game player. This is about just improving anything in life. So, obviously, you guys know that anything in life that you want to be good at, you got to put the work in. You know, the first and foremost with anything, if you want to improve, you have to know what your weaknesses are, right? So, you know, everybody has their weaknesses in DOA. My weakness has always been my defense. You know, some people's strong point is their defense, some people's strong point is their offense, some people have like a mix of both. My weakness has always been my defense. So, back when once upon a time when I did used to care about competing and becoming a better player and trying to become a top player way back in the day, something that I did work on is practicing, making sure I know all my frame data for all the strings, making sure I know what's unsafe, what's safe, you know, what's 12 frame throw punishable, what's 10 frame throw punishable, different stuff like that. So everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, correct? But pretty much essentially back when I used to compete, that's what I did. That's how I improved as a player. So, you know, again, these days I'm more of like a personality in the DOA community. I don't really care too much about being like a top player. I really haven't cared about being like a super good player in a long time. I'm really just here just to support the scene and make my videos and stuff like that. There was a time where I really did care about becoming a really good player. So obviously, you know, there was a point where I was considered to be like a more high level player, even close to being a top player by some people in the community. So, you know, it was a lot of work to be able to get there, and pretty much I want to try to give that knowledge to you guys to try to, you know, shed that light and to hopefully make you guys aware of what you can do to become better. You know, the first thing first, again, with, you know, finding your weaknesses, you know, you have to look at what your weaknesses are. So, you know, I made a video before pretty much suggesting some ways to figure out your strengths and weaknesses. And again, you know, DOA has a very good replay system. You can save your replays and go back and view your gameplay. You know, if you guys go to tournaments, you can always view your gameplay like that and see what you can do to improve next time you fight that opponent or someone using that same character. But when I say that you have to review this stuff, guys, I really do mean that. Like, you actually have to sit there and go and look at why you're losing. Until you identify what it is or what are the reasons why you're losing, you will never improve. You will constantly be in a loop of getting hit by the same stuff. The same characters are going to beat you the same way. You're going to lose in the same type of situations. You're going to have the same bad habits. You have to correct yourself. You're the only person that can do it. So with that said, you know, going back and reviewing your gameplay is one of the biggest tools that you guys have. You know, go back and look and be like, I'm trying to grab someone too much. I'm throwing too much. I'm holding too much. I have a holding pattern. When somebody stuns me, I always counter high. I always counter low to get out of stun. Like, you have to look at those things and be like, I have to take the stuff out of my gameplay or tweak it or adjust it accordingly. Now, the thing about DOA is it's not just that cut and dry. You know, like a game like Tekken, you know, is a little more cut and dry as far as your defense goes. But in DOA, it's so important for you to understand, like, you know, what's going on. But again, you know, another thing, some people tend to counter, and some people tend to hold too much. Some people try to go for too many throws. Like, you actually have to look at what the hell you're losing to. And again, if it's something you can't do, if you feel like you need help, I'm sure there's many people in the community that will be more than welcome to help you out, including myself. You got Hoodless, you got Excalibur Blaze that may want to help out, Mona Vanderwall, Killy, all these great people in the community, I'm sure will help you guys figure out what exactly you're losing to. Another big thing with any fighting game fundamentals is punishment. As you guys know, throws are going to be your main source of punishment with some strike stuff in there. If you guys are losing to, you know, a lot of fast characters that seem to be taking advantage of you, you got to figure out what the hell is unsafe. You got to figure out what's safe, which means you got to figure out what someone's doing to you that can be stopped every time they do it to you on block. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, like, the easiest way I can put this is you have to look at each level of the game. You have to look at your defense, your offense, you know, the kind of stuns you're doing. Like, for example, if I go to stun somebody, right, and I'm always doing mid punches and they're not going to stop me, I won't switch that up until you show me that I have a reason to switch that up. Again, I might stun you and I might launch you with a high. Until you show me that quick launching is not the best idea because you're going to keep break holding, I'm not going to stop quick launching you. And then when you start break holding a lot, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to safe throw you. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'll just go for a grab in general. So you have to look at what's going on. The only thing is with DOA specifically is that the opponent has so many different things that they can do to stop your offense, to pretty much break up your pattern. So again, I might go to stun somebody, a good DOA player, if I go to stun someone, they're going to do something different every single time. Their defense on block is going to stay consistent, but their stun habits are going to be completely different every time. They want to keep switching it up so they keep you guessing all the time. You know what I mean? But again, you know, I always get a lot of questions and comments pretty much asking me some of the things you can improve at. And again, this is not just for DOA, guys. This is for any fighting game. This is for anything in life. This is working out. The only way you're going to get better at working out is what? To work out harder, is to be more consistent, is to, you know, cut certain stuff out of your diet. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything in the comment section, guys, please be sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Be sure to leave this video a like, a comment, obviously, and a subscribe as well. And I'll be pushing out more DOA6 content as well as other content as the days come.